Oh, Jamar Chase with the dive. Because Garrett Wilson's wide open. Garrett Wilson, touchdown Bears. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video here on the World of Juice channel, and welcome back to another episode of the Chicago Cougars MLB The Show 22 rebuild here, relocation rebuild. And I hope you guys are excited because we are one episode away from the third MLB draft of the series. Can you believe it that we're already almost to year number 3 draft? That's crazy. Absolutely crazy to think about. We've missed the playoffs for the first 2 seasons. I did say to start the season year number 3 that I think this is the year that we turn things around and we actually get, like, I don't think we make the playoffs. Maybe we do. I don't know. Probably not. But I do think this is the year that we actually go above 500, which is hopefully what we need to do because I want to save my job. Like, I don't want to be fired. And if we don't get over 500, I might get fired. So we gotta save our job by hopefully going over 500. We are struggling in simulation a little bit. Maybe that's just everybody trying to gel a little bit. The starting pitchers are pitching better than what they were last year, but that's because we brought in 2 big-time free agent signings to go along with Shane McClanahan. So hopefully that helps. They just need to gel. They just need to get better performances later in the season. I think they'll start to warm up a little bit. They were a little bit cool to start the season, which is understandable. And so I think just everything needs to just take some more time. I mean, we're only in May. We are only in May. We still got a lot of baseball ahead of us. I hope we can do it. If you guys are excited, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, join the Juice Club. Let's get right to it. All right, so here we are. As you can see, we are 20-24, 4 games under 500 as we enter May 17th. We are taking on the Seattle Mariners in this episode. We will see Hunter Greene for the first time this season going up against Robbie Ray, a former Cy Young winner. And we are on a 3-game losing streak as of right now. Not great. And we do play some pretty tough competition in the Astros, the Red Sox, the Mariners, who are also pretty good. So we do have a little bit of a struggle going into the month of June as we end the month of May. We will finish this month, except for we'll get to like the 30th of May, because if we simulate past all this stuff, then it'll bring us right to June 1st, which is the MLB draft, and we want to do that at the start of next episode. So we'll simulate to this game against Boston. We'll finish this game, and then we won't simulate to the 31st or anything, because I don't want to simulate past the deadline, or I don't want to simulate past the draft, because then we'll be screwed. We'll have to do it in this episode. I don't want to do that. So we will simulate to the 30th of May, and then that'll be the end of the episode. But we do have to take on the Seattle Mariners. It's going to be a tough game because they're pretty decent. They're 24-21, 3 games back of the Astros for the lead in the division. We finally get to see our road uniforms for the first time, the full pinstripes. Like I said in the last episode, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep the pinstripes for the home jerseys, and then I'll change the pinstripes for the away jerseys. But I do like the pinstripes for the home jerseys, just maybe not so much for the away jerseys. We'll see how they look on the field, actually. But as we know, this pitching rotation has been struggling a little bit, especially Shane McClanahan, 2-5 with a 7.23 ERA. A little bit of a struggle. Everybody's doing a little bit of a struggle here. The bullpen is playing okay, especially Jeffrey Springs. I do like Jeffrey Springs a lot. He's been really, really good. Tyler Glasnow as our starter is 3-3, or as our number 1. As far as the bullpen is concerned, or not the bullpen, the lineup is concerned, Jazz Chisholm, nobody's really hitting a lot of power. Pete Alonso has 13 home runs. We just don't have a lot of power on this team, I guess. I thought we did. I thought Spencer would have a little bit more power. Tyler O'Neill would have a little bit more pop to his bat. Obviously, Julio could have some pop. Sean Murphy's playing decent. I like the starting lineup. I really do. I think this is a playoff-worthy starting lineup. We just need to figure it out in the pitching, and then we can once we do that, we can move, like, go crazy, and we can be a huge playoff team. We can make some noise. We are going to play the Mariners in this game. We are going to do quick counts like we usually do, and it's on the road at T-Mobile Park. Quick counts are on. Hunter Greene versus Robbie Ray. Pete Alonso's tired. So is Sean Murphy, but I don't have a catcher to play. Actually, I do. I have Alejandro Kirk. So Kirk will be the catcher for today's game. And then the DH can be... Who haven't we seen in a while? We haven't seen Joe Adele, but let's do Gavin Lux. Gavin Lux can be the DH for today. Pete Alonso's also tired, but I kind of want Pete Alonso to play. So the only new guy we will see is Gavin Lux in this game. And yeah, hopefully we can get a W against the Seattle Mariners. We played this team before. I think we lost this team once before in a game. I don't know. We'll see how Hunter Greene pitches. Hopefully he can pitch pretty well and get his first win of the season. I hope we play well. I really do. That's the goal, is to play well, obviously. So we'll see how we do. Let's get into the game.
Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's Chicago taking on the Seattle Mariners. Joined by my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Chris, one guy having a big year for this club, leading the team in home runs and runs batted in, Eugenio Suarez. He, of course, leads their team in home runs.
Yeah, Boog, he's been such a force at the plate, and it seems like every time he connects, the ball is traveling out of the ballpark. So when you have such a threat like that, other guys in the lineup should get good pitches to hit because they're trying to get those outs instead of having to face him in a big situation.
Just about to get started, and towing the slab here, Robbie Ray. What should we keep an eye on here?
His career ERA's been under 4. What I like most about him is his reliability. Takes the ball every 5th day, ready to go whenever the manager calls.
All right, 1-1 count to Jazz Chisholm to start this game. And we are going to start with a foul ball. That was a little bit late. I haven't played the show in a little bit, so I got to get my timing back down. Don't you worry, I'll get it. That's going to be a horrible pitch in the dirt. It is 2-2 now to the leadoff hitter for the Cougars, and they called that a third strike. I thought I held up enough and checked it, but I guess I didn't. Tyler O'Neill will get a chip of that one. Chip! And that will go to left center, and Jared Kelenic will be underneath it for the second out of the inning. So it's not going our way so far. Torkelson will make his first appearance of the day. And that is going to be a ball, 2-2 now. Come on, Spence. I need you to put one in the outfield. Nope, you're just going to swing right past it, and that is a quick 3 up, 3 down. But Hunter Greene will take the mound today. He's got 2 starts, and unfortunately, we haven't been able to get him a win. 1-2 count now to Noelvi Marte, the now Cincinnati Red, but this was obviously way before the trade deadline. Strikeout to Marte, and now Lazaro Montes comes to the plate, and he's down 1-2 in the count already. He fouls off the 100-mile-an-hour fastball from Greene. Here comes the changeup up in the zone, and he doesn't go after it. Okay, we'll go curveball now, see if we can get him chasing this. And he just stands there and looks at it. That's back-to-back strikeouts for the young Hunter Greene. And we're going up against Kyle Lewis, somebody that I struggle to pitch against for some reason. I don't know why. He's one of those players that just I struggle to pitch against. And Torkelson will not have the speed to get there. It'll land into foul territory. I don't know where that ball is at exactly. And Kyle Lewis will get a 2-out double to keep this inning alive. That's one of the main reasons why I am not 100% sold on Torkelson being there in right field, just simply because he just doesn't have the speed. And of course, they don't call that on him, but when I do it, it's called third strike. Luckily, Hunter Greene comes back and strikes out former Red teammate Eugenio Suarez. And now we go to the top of the second. Pete Alonso, 2-2 count to the Polar Bear. And Robbie Ray will send one to the middle. Slider. Does Pete have the speed? He certainly does not. He certainly does not have the speed to get there. He is not known for his speed, that is for sure. But Alejandro Kirk, I'm pretty sure walked us off in the last game, did he not? Beautiful hit there with 1 out. Did Alejandro Kirk not walk us off in the last game? I think he did, if I remember correctly. I cannot honestly remember what happened in that game. I think it was a walk-off from Alejandro Kirk. And Pete Alonso was on the bases. He came home. I'm pretty sure that's what happened. And Kirk's been one of our more consistent hitters this season. Frankie Lindor. That is a bad swing. I should not have swung at that at all. It was a good pitch by Robbie Ray. Come on, Frankie. That's going to be a late swing. Ooh, they called it a little bit good timing. I thought that was going to be more late, but it was good timing still. And that is another single. We move the runner to second. It is runners on first and second with 1 out, and Julio Rodriguez steps to the plate. Come on, Julio. Send one to the moon. Send one to the absolute moon. Kiss it goodbye. French kiss it. That's going to be up the middle of the field. That's a possible double play opportunity to end the inning. It will be. Unfortunate. Jared Kelenic comes to the plate to start the bottom of the second. Chisholm will field that, and easy throw. Quick first out. Quick first out. Will Myers bringing back the classic look with the no batting gloves. Chisholm was a Gold Glove winner last year. Here comes the slider, and that was up in the zone, really up towards the hands. He still made contact with it. That had to hurt. I know that hurt. No batting gloves? That stings with batting gloves, but that no batting gloves, that certainly hurt him. I know he's going to feel that one. It is now 1-2 count to Abraham Toro. Here comes the changeup. Doesn't swing. Does not go after it. Here comes the curveball. He makes contact. Lindor's got a play on it. And he makes the play. That's why he's got diamond fielding. He makes the play, and we go down 3 up, 3 down. Gavin Lux. I don't think I've ever had Gavin Lux at, like, I've never had an at-bat with him. This is the first time. I'm not used to this batting stance that he's got here. He is our DH today.
1-2 now.
And he's going to get an out. I thought that was going to fall. A little bit early timing. I should have probably had better timing on that. O'Neal Cruz. I'm hoping he produces with that power and speed combination that he has. Unfortunately, that's probably more on me than it is on him. I pulled the PCI a little bit, and this is going to be a quick third inning, top of the third for the Cougars. Here comes Jazz Chisholm. That's going to be a ball. Oh, he's got a knuckle curve. Okay. He's got a knuckler. 2-1 count to Chisholm, and the second baseman will look at another ball. 2 balls, and it's a 3-1 count. He will get the green light, and he will get an early count, or an early swing, very early, and now it's 3-2. If I would have just timed that better, we would have been in a much better situation. That slider is going to be chip foul, and it is still a 3-2 count to Jazz Chisholm. The Cougars second baseman will give a can of corn to the third baseman Suarez. And that's the end of the third inning. Dylan Moore comes to the plate, hitting 164 on the year so far. Let's just say he's struggling a little bit. We'll go with a slider, try and strike him out. Oh, he makes contact. Unfortunately, it's for him. It's right to Pete Alonso. And that is a quick first out for the leadoff man. Harry Ford hitting the 9-hole. He hasn't played much, I would assume, because he's got a 500 average. Alonso will make the play, and Hunter Greene will get the out at first. P. Alonso's been busy in this bottom half of the inning. Ooh, Noelvi was sitting on something different. He was sitting on off speed. He was not ready for that. And there's the slider, perfect position, striking him out looking. Hunter Greene's been amazing so far in the first 3 innings. Been very impressed with him. He's been accurate. He's been decisive. He's been very good. That is barely foul. I don't know how you could call that foul and not fair, but it is called foul. And this one's going to be called fair. Tyler O'Neill smokes that one to left center. Unfortunately, the dude, Kyle Lewis, was there quickly because I think they play a little bit of a shift on Tyler O'Neill, so he was a little bit closer to where he would have been if he was just playing normal. That could have been dangerous if he was in deeper center field, but that's going to be Torkelson. I'm sending Tyler O'Neill home. That's deep right center field. Torkelson has just given us an RBI double to start the 4th inning. Thank you, Torkelson. Thank you, my guy. He got a good contact on that. And now Pete Alonso with no outs and a runner on second. Do your worst, Pete. Do your worst. Knuckle curve way high in the air. It's 3-1 to him. Do you think they walk? Do you think they walk, Pete? I don't know. It's a tough choice to make. They're going to go after him still. Pete's actually tied, or not tied. He's 5 home runs behind Yordan Alvarez. That's going to be a ball. They do end up walking Pete. Not because they were trying to, just because the thing missed. And now we got Alejandro Kirk, who got on base last at bat. Can he do it again? That's going to be in the air. It's not going to advance anybody, unfortunately, because nobody's got enough speed. If Spencer Torkelson had a little bit more speed, I'd probably do that. Maybe if he had like 60 speed or something, I'd probably advance him. Unfortunately, he doesn't. But that is only the first out. That is only the first out. So if Lindor can avoid a double play opportunity, we will be sitting pretty. Although he does have a 125 average with runners in scoring position, so that's a little bit bad. But that's going to be a ball. It's 3-1 to Lindor. Julio Rodriguez is on deck, ready to take over. If Lindor gets on base to fill the bases loaded. I pulled the PCI down low, and I fouled it away. Come on, Frankie. I know you got some power in you. And he's going to send that to left field. Francisco Lindor will get an RBI double. Unfortunately, Pete Alonso is not fast enough to do anything with that, so he will get to third base. And Frankie will extend his hit streak. I think he's got, I don't know if he's got a hit streak or not. But that's a big-time hit from Frankie Lindor. That's going to be a ball. 2-2 count to Julio Rodriguez. Can we extend our lead even more? All Julio needs to do is hit this in the outfield, and both runners are going. That's going to get at least Pete Alonso home. I'm going to send him to third, too. They're probably going to throw it to third. They will throw it to third, and it's going to be the double play. I should have known that they would throw that to third and take the easy out, but I just tried. I got a little greedy there. Got a little greedy. But now Hunter Greene's got a 2-run advantage over the Seattle Mariners, so he can just go to work and continue to be the stud that he's been the first 3 innings. We'll see what he can do in the bottom of the 4th. We'll go curveball. He swung. Oh, he didn't swing. I thought they were going to call that a strikeout. Unfortunately, he didn't, and that's a walk. Kyle Lewis. Hunter Greene gets it. There's 2, but Lewis is a little bit too fast. That ball took a long time to get to Hunter Greene. We do get the force out at second, and Lewis gets on first. Suarez is at the plate, and he goes right past that fastball. Here comes the slider, and he's chasing for nothing there. He needed a golf club for that one. And that's a strikeout. Hunter Greene has been beautiful today. Excellent pitching performance. Kelnick is out way in front of that changeup. I don't know what he was thinking there. Maybe thinking a fastball. That curveball could have been dangerous. There's the slider. Chisholm's got a play on it. And there it is. That's going to end the 4th inning, and Hunter Greene has been phenomenal today. We will go to the top of the 5th. Up by 2. 2-0 to Gavin Lux. And he will swing and hit that to second base. And unfortunately, even though Gavin Lux does have a lot of speed, he will not be able to beat out that throw. O'Neal Cruz, I really want to see some pop out of you. That's not going to be the pop that I wanted. It's going to be a ground out to first base. And Cruz will go down. Quick first 2 outs, but now Jazz is up. I want to see something from Jazz here. I want to see something from Jazz. We are going to see something from Jazz. That will fall in center field. Kyle Lewis could not get there. And Jazz will get on base. Good job, Jazz. But now we have Tyler O'Neill, who got on base last at-bat with a single. What can he do in this at-bat? Foul off a circle change is what he'll do at least. And now he's got a 3-2 count. He might have had a 3-2 count earlier. What's going to happen here? 3-2 count. He will just chip that to Robbie. They're going to go for the play at first, and he will just get him out. And that is an out to end the inning. We'll go bottom 5. Will Myers at the plate to lead off for the Mariners. Hunter Greene still on the mound. looking pretty strong. He's thrown 58 pitches, and he's got pretty good energy still. So I'm feeling good, feeling confident with Hunter Greene so far. And these are the type of performances that I wanted to see out of Hunter Greene last season. First out was Will Myers. Abraham Toro way out in front of that fastball. He thought that was coming in at 200 miles an hour, not 100 miles an hour. He doesn't chase the curveball there, so we'll go change-up. It's 2-2. He does make contact with the change-up, but Jazz is right there, shallow right field, and he will make the play. 2 outs, Dylan Moore. Can we get out of the inning? Ooh, man, that 100-mile-an-hour fastball, nobody is ready for it. Nobody is ready for it. He doesn't chase the slider. Eugenio Suarez chased it, but he doesn't. Ooh, that's a tough call. That is a tough call. 3-2. The slider makes contact. Torkelson's got a play on it. Oh, it's over Torkelson's glove, and it's an automatic double. That is unfortunate for Spence. He has struggled out there in right field today. He's missed the play for Kyle Lewis that got a double, and then the automatic double here for Dylan Moore. And that's going to be a smoked ball. Julio's got a chance. Julio makes the play. And we get out of the inning with no runs scored. Julio Rodriguez, baby. Massive catch. That was a smoked ball. Spencer Torkelson got a double that scored a run. He was a part of that big-time rally in the last inning. And let's see what they can do. They walk me. Okay, they walk Spencer Torkelson. He leads off, and they take Robbie Ray out in the 6th. Nick Margavicius comes into the game to relieve Robbie Ray. He goes 5 1/3 and is struggling. That's got some pop to it. Pete Alonso. Okay. I thought Pete was going to just strong arm that out of the park because that didn't feel very good off the bat. Unfortunately, it doesn't. Comes a little short. And we've got Alejandro Kirk at the plate. The DH. Actually, he's the catcher today. And that's got some pop to it. If it's fair, it's gone. And it's gone. Alejandro Kirk. Santa Maria. That ball is out of here. He just, I mean, I was talking about Pete Alonso strong arming that ball out of here. That's exactly what Kirk did. He just forced that ball out of here. That did not look that good, but he just pulled it. Boom! And he just lined it right to the foul pole, and it bounces off of it, and it's a home run. That is a 4-run lead for the Chicago Cougars. Absolutely superhuman power from Alejandro Kirk there to force that ball out of here. And it's not a short porch over there in left. That's a tough hit. That is a strike to third base, but Suarez is ready for it. Lindor goes down. And now the man who made the beautiful play in center field last inning, Julio Rodriguez, with 2 outs in this inning. Yikes, that could have been awesome. That could have been a Yonkers New York hit. That's going to be a strike because I'm an idiot. Yeah, that's unfortunate. That is unfortunate, but yeah, you point at you, Alejandro. Point at you. You did it, not me. I didn't do anything. But now we go bottom 6. It's the top of the order, and that's a beautifully called pitch. Thank you for that. And he's swinging right on top of that one. Noelvi goes down. Hunter Greene has been masterful today. He has been masterful. Lazaro Montes fouls the first pitch off, and it is a 1-2 count now. We'll go with a change-up here. Doesn't chase it. Respectable. Very much respectable there. We'll go with a curveball, and he doesn't chase that either. It's 3-2. We'll go with a slider here, see if we can get him swinging. You know how I said I wanted to get him swinging? I didn't mean actually make contact with that. Lazaro Montes, his first career home run. You got to be kidding me. Why is it against me? Why is it always against me? There goes the shutout. what is happening. I don't really know what's going on right now. I'm kind of clueless about what's going on. Back-to-back pitches. I know quick counts are on, but that's back-to-back pitches, and that's back-to-back no-doubt home runs. What's happening? Unreal. If he hits third straight, I'm ending the game. If Eugenio Suarez has third straight home run, I'm quitting the game. It's over. Video's done. Okay. Thankfully for you guys, because that would have been a short video. Not super short, but that is the second out of the inning. I want Hunter Greene. He's pitched so well tonight. I'm not going to let 2 home runs ruin his day. I want him to go to the 6th inning, and he's going to finish it. Julio will be underneath this, and we'll get out of the 6th. So we'll bring Jeffrey Springs in. Everything will be fine. It's not a big deal. Let's get Jeffrey Springs warmed up. He's going to come in. He's our go-to guy. We'll see what Gavin Lux can do to lead off the top of the 7th. He's going to get a good rip on that, but Kyle Lewis doesn't have to go back too far. That's a quick first out. And now we got O'Neal Cruz. Come on, O'Neal. That was perfect, by the way. Don't get a lot of those. Come on, O'Neal. Give me something. I didn't swing at that. You didn't see anything. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. It's 2-1 to O'Neal Cruz. And he's going to get a good rip on that. And it's going to take a mad hop over the shortstop, Noelvi Marte. That was a nasty hop. Bounced right over his shoulder. And O'Neal gets on base. Unfortunately, he only has 40 speed or 40 stealing. He does have 99 speed, but the stealing kind of affects him there. That's going to be a can of corn for Noelvi to make up for the missed opportunity there on the last play. And that is 2 outs with a runner on first. Tyler O'Neill at the plate. Can Tyler get on base? All I need is something in the outfield. And I get something in the catcher's mitt. Come on, Tyler. Something in the outfield is all we need. Ooh, they think that O'Neill's going to steal a base here. There's a good possibility that he could steal a base. You can't do it. You can't throw me out when you can't even... Okay. Tyler, they take the easy throw to second. And that will end the top of the 7th. We will bring Jeffrey Springs in here to kind of calm things down. The all-star. Oops, I didn't mean to start the warm-up here. We'll see what we can do. It's a 1-1 count to Will Myers. And that is a beautiful first pitch. We'll go circle change now, see if we can strike him out here. And, that's unfortunate. This umpire's been very off and on with his calls today. But Jeffrey Springs just powers that slider by him. Too much movement on it. And that's going to be a strikeout. First out of the inning. Abraham Toro comes to the plate now on a 2-2 for him. And he fouls the fastball away. We'll see if we can get a good old-fashioned circle change. And he's going to ground that to Lindor. Lindor will field it and get him out at first. A little bit of a closer play than I would have anticipated, but still an out. And now we got Dylan Moore, who got a double his last at-bat. But now he's playing against Jeffrey Springs. You don't get doubles against Jeffrey Springs. This dude is a guaranteed out. Tyler O'Neill will not be able to make a play on that. That's a foul ball. And we'll go with a slider here. 1-2. 2 outs in the inning. He stays alive. Staying alive. Oh! Wow! How was that not a strike? That was playing the edge of the paint or edge of the plate. But how do you not call that a strike, ump? Unbelievable. I cannot believe they called that a strike, or they called that a ball. Thank you. You redeemed yourself, ump. You redeemed yourself calling that a strike 3. Another new pitcher. They're burning through this bullpen here. I'm debating whether or not to put Jeffrey Springs in for the 8th. He's such a good pitcher that I think he can do it. But I don't know. I don't know if we should let him. Spencer Torkelson, 3-2 count. He was walked earlier. He's going to get on base. No, he's not. That's going to be foul. Just foul. That was a good pitch, though. Good contact on it. Here comes the pitch from Swanson, and he's going to make him pay. That is going to be a single because he doesn't have enough speed to beat out the throw. So that's going to be a single. And now Spencer Torkelson's got a double and a single. I am going to warm up somebody just in case. We're going to warm up Karinchak and just stretch and toss AJ Minter just to get everybody ready. But Jeffrey Springs most likely will go into the 8th. And Pete Alonso will smoke that into left field. Kelenic will be there. But that is 2 outs, or no outs, 2 runners on. And now Alejandro Kirk. Can you get an RBI, please? You had a 2-run homer last at-bat. And you will get... That's dangerous. Suarez makes the play. He keeps it in front of him. That will advance the runners to second and third. Unfortunately, Kirk will not get on base too. And now Frankie, first time hitting from the right side of the, or the left side of the field. And they will intentionally walk him. Okay. An intentional walk. Interesting choice because you got Julio Rodriguez here who can hit some power. He does have some pop in his bat. It comes few and far between. And it'll still come few and far between there. I'm not even going to try to test the runner here. Not just because Kyle Lewis's arm is pretty good, but because it was 41 speed. So that choice to walk Francisco Lindor might come back to help them. Because now it's Gavin Lux with 2 outs in the inning. He is the DH for a reason. And he's going to sneak that through right field. It'll get in, and that's an RBI. That is a big-time RBI. Gavin Lux with a huge hit. Good job, my guy. And now O'Neal Cruz. This is his chance. He got a single last at-bat. He's starting to feel himself. This is his chance. Get on base. Oh, that came back and hit the catcher in the mask. Get on base, O'Neal. Add to those RBI totals that you have. You don't have a lot of them, but add to it. That's going to be a ball. Good job. Good eye. Good eye. He's already had 24 pitches, Eric Swanson. Can we get on base? Yes, we can. That's going to be 2 RBIs. I'm sending Frankie Lindor over home. He's going to get there. And O'Neal Cruz with a 2-out RBI single, 2 RBI single. And they're taking out Eric Swanson, and they bring in Dylan Floro. They are burning through their bullpen. And this isn't the final game of the series either. Jazz Chisholm will pop that up to Noel V. Marte at short. But we do get 2 more runners in the game. Beautiful. Jeffrey Springs has a comfortable lead. Nothing to worry about. And we are just going to try and work through this. And I'll probably bring in Karinchak now to go into the 9th. Because we don't need AJ Minter now. With the shutout being gone. There's no, unless they start scoring runs. There's no reason for Minter to come into play. So we'll have Jeffrey finish this inning. Beautiful pitch. And then we'll have Karinchak come in to finish it in the 9th. And now it's Lazaro Montes. Hit his first career home run is in last at-bat. This time he won't be so lucky. He'll pop that out to Julio in center. And that is the bottom of the 8th done. We go top 9. And it is Tyler O'Neill to lead off. That's going to be, oh, beautifully hit into left center. And Kyle Lewis will field it, but that is a beautiful leadoff single. Tyler O'Neill. He's got 4 stealing. Why does nobody have any good stealing? Everybody's super fast, but not any good stealing. Torkelson will chip that away for a foul ball, and it is a 1-2 count to him. Come on, Spencer. I need you to make some good contact. They think that Tyler O'Neill's going to steal, but I'm probably not. Not with 4 stealing. Maybe if he had like 30 or 40 stealing, but not 4. He's going to have such a bad leadoff run that he's not going to be able to get there. And that's going to be a double play opportunity. They will get it, and that's going to be 2 outs. That sucks. That really does suck. But it is what it is. And now the polar bear. They've got a full shift going on here. If I could hit this to left field, that would be amazing. I don't think that's going to be possible. Ooh, I thought that was going to be gone for a second. I really did. But that's going to be the catcher right underneath it. He will make the play. And unfortunately, that is the end of the inning. The top of the inning. We go bottom 9. And James Karinchak will come into the game to end this one. 2-2 count. Kyle Lewis at the plate to lead off. It is a 7-2 ball game, and we will get Kyle Lewis swinging out of his shoes there, and he's down. Eugenio Suarez comes to the plate, 3-2 count to him, and he will get underneath that one. Eugenio will send that one over the wall, and that is a home run for the team's leading home run hitter. Number 11 for him, I think, on the year. That's unfortunate. But it's still not enough to make a difference in this game. It's 3-2, or it's 1-2. And that knuckle curve is so dangerous. It gets Jared Kelenic, and that is 2 outs in the bottom of the 9th. Will Myers at the plate, and we've got a shift going for him. It's now 1-2, and we'll go with the knuckle curve. It's been working this inning. And won't get him on that pitch. We'll go 2-seamer, see if he can expect this one. I thought he'd go for that. 3-2 to Will Myers. He swings after it. Kirk is able to field it, and that is the ball game. The Cougars go into Seattle and end the losing streak. We take a big time W. Hunter Greene gets his first win of the season. He pitched so well in this game, man. 6 strong innings. He did have 2 guaranteed home runs back to back, but we overlooked that. We really do. Alejandro Kirk played well. Hunter Greene pitched amazing. Our hitters came to play, and that's what I'm talking about. That's if we can just get our starting pitchers to pitch well, our hitters, we can score runs with the best of them. We just got to get our pitchers to actually perform like I know they can. And in this game, they did, and we win 7-3. Much needed win to end the losing streak. Now let's go see if we can keep adding on to these wins and get over 500. All right, so here we are simulating the rest of the games against Seattle. We win that game, and we win that game 12-1. So we only lose 1 game against Seattle. We're on a 3-game win streak right now, and we are 23-24 going up against the Texas Rangers, who are a bad team, and we get swept by them in 2 games. That's Cougar baseball right there for you. And now we're playing the Astros, and we take 3 of 4 against the Astros. That's massive. And now we play the Red Sox, and out in Houston's out for 1 to 2 months, unfortunately, and we lose 3 out of 4 against the Boston Red Sox. So now we only gained 1 game, basically. We were 20-24 headed into this episode, and now we are 27-30 in this episode. That's unfortunate. That really is. Really is unfortunate. It is what it is, I guess. We are pitching okay. That's going to be the end of the episode, though, because next episode is a massive one. We've got the draft, and we've got our second minor league showcase of the season. Last year we did the same episode as the draft, so we will continue to do it this year. We'll see if anybody's developed, see if anybody's grown. We'll see what we can do. That is going to do it for the episode, though. I hope you guys did enjoy. If you did, leave it a like, subscribe to the channel, join the Juice Club, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace.